Forever. Dog.
Look, man. Where? Oh, I see. Oh, my. Bowen, look over there. Wow, is that culture? Yes.
My goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Las Culturistas.
Ding dong, Las Culturistas calling. There's pizzazz.
A little bit elongated.
And I call it the verve, but there's pizzazz and verve to that, you know?
Yeah, I was seeing, because actually it's been a little bit of a time since we last recorded.
It has been.
And that's only because we recorded so many episodes in Los Angeles.
We hope everyone enjoyed Very Prideful June.
Yes.
Let us know what you thought. I liked the cadence a little bit.
I loved it. And I was seeing, I wonder if we are on the same wavelength still. And guess what? We are, baby. He elongated when I elongated. We felt the verve and we swerved.
Come on.
And I am feeling still the spirit of pride throughout all of July.
Okay, so let's extend it.
Let's just keep celebrating pride.
Okay, you're getting emotional.
You know what? I celebrate pride every single day.
Now tell me, and
Because I'm gay.
let me ask.
I'm gay.
Okay, so this is I'm Barbara Walters, you're Oprah when she's talking about Gail, and I'm going to ask you the question: why are you crying?
Oh my God! Imagine if Oprah said she was gay. I almost just said I'm gay, and then I thought of Oprah saying that she was gay, and I'd be like, "What a moment!"
Do you know what part I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the part with Gail?
The Gail thing.
She is the
mother.
Sister,
the
mother
no.
I never had, the sister that anyone would want, and the friend that everybody deserves. I don't know a better person. I don't know a better person.
And then Barbara Walters says, "Why are you crying?" And then
what does she say?
Oprah says, "Because I haven't told her that enough."
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
See, and then, Oprah is heartwarming. And that's actually Real Culture number 50. Oprah is heartwarming. A heartwarming bitch.
You know who's a heartwarming bitch?
I have a feeling I know who you're going to say.
It's
Do you
our
want to know why?
guest. What?
It's our guest.
Why?
Because she's our guest.
She's our guest.
I knew it was going to be a segue.
Bagoo. This is another two-timer, baby.
Have I ever told you about my impression of our guest that I did?
No. Should we do it now or after the intro?
Well, I am the Caroline Ray of her show.
Yes.
Cabaret.
Right.
At Club Cumming. And what I mean by the Caroline Ray is I always fill in whenever Rosie O'Donnell.
Right. She's the Rosie to your Caroline Ray.
And so the first day I was going to host with Henry Koperski.
Yes.
Also present.
Also
which
present.
We'll find out very soon. He's chomping at the bit to speak. We did an Instagram story that was a Catherine Cohen character. And it was Belinda Bagoo.
I remember this. That was great promo.
It was good. And guess what? It was a hot house that night.
It was a hot house. Okay.
Hot house that night.
Let's go through the credits, shall we? She is one of the co-hosts of It's a Guy Thing, long-running staple show in Brooklyn. One of the biggest shows.
One of the biggest shows.
One of the biggest shows, truly. Yeah. Co-host with Mitra Johari, Patty Harrison.
All the industry talk about it.
All the industry talk about it. Of course, she is one of the auteurs behind Turner Masters Memory Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
One of Forever Dog's only scripted podcasts. And she is debuting a new podcast on the network.
And I'm not just saying can't believe because of her co-host.
At this point, it should be out. Please go listen to it. It is Seek Treatment with Kat and Pat. Oh, baby.
Pat Regan, bitch.
With Pat Regan. I love this show already.
Yeah.
We're recording this before it's come out, but I know I'm going to love it.
And also, we should say I just plugged, but we should replug because it is my favorite show in New York City. It's Cabernet
Club Coming every Wednesday.
Formerly Eastern Bloc.
Formerly Eastern Bloc, but now it's back. It was a prodigal return.
She's back, bitch, and she's bigger and badder than ever.
And of course, please go see her show at Joe's Pub. It sold out in June, but she's performing it again July 31st. The twist, she's gorgeous. Matt has a pitch for a retitle.
No, I have a pitch for a retitle of Joe's Pub.
Oh, of Joe's Pub. Okay, let's get to this after we introduce our guest. Please welcome
Catherine Cohen.
Let's see that too.
And let's also say who else is also here.
And
it's Henry Koperski.
Hooray.
Hello, you two.
Oh,
hello.
My God.
Wow. And here you both are.
Oh, it's so funny.
We talked about how last time we did an episode with you, unfortunately, we were running late to the recording sesh, and it created an anxious atmosphere and an only 59-minute
And it was
episode.
a protracted episode.
And do you know what I remember about that session?
What?
I was wearing jeans.
Oh.
And I don't wear jeans.
No.
And what are you wearing now? Pray tell.
Well, I must tell the listeners that I ran here. That's right, RAN.
Yes, exercise.
From my home in South Brooklyn. We are recording in North Brooklyn.
Yes.
So I'm wearing a Lulu, head to toe Lulu. Even a
Head
bra.
to toe Lou?
Head to toe Lulu.
How dare you? Not even one outdoor voices piece.
Never would I ever.
Never
God.
would I ever.
Never would I ever.
What was the duration of the run?
Oh, 45 minutes?
Oh my God.
Do you know that?
I
You
did
know
not
that.
know that.
Now,
You and Henry have that in common. They run for a long
I
time.
can't do it, honey.
Do you know why? It's
I do
like,
short.
I like to go a long time treating myself like shit.
Yeah.
And then to sort of like take that back, I just ruin my life with exercise.
Yes, honey. With
You know,
exercise
we-
and Greek yogurt for breakfast.
Yes.
Mm.
I usually will run a very short distance very hard,
Oh,
which is a workout.
He's a sprinter.
that's a great workout.
It's a sprint, not a marathon.
It's a sprint.
It's a sprint. It's famously a sprint, not a
Now,
marathon.
let's get to this Joe's Pub
Oh my
retitle.
God.
What is
Yeah,
this,
what is
man?
I think that when you host the show,
What?
it should be called Hose Hub.
What?
Hose Hub.
I wasn't expecting the hub part.
Hose Hub.
I like
Instead
it,
of
though.
Joe's Pub, Hose
Hose
Hub. Like the hub where all the hoes go, right,
Ah.
Henry? Yeah, I know
Every
you like
hoe
that.
is a spoke.
I'm a hoe. Take back the word.
Take back the word.
I am a hoe. Hoe. Sorry, I have these like vocal rooms where it's like toast,
Laddie
toes, and it's like hose.
You've been saying in this new one today, tuta free or whatever you were saying. before.
Latuda?
You guys bring it out of me. It's la tura tu.
Yeah, la tuta tu.
I think we have title of ep already. What a record already within the
Latuda
first few minutes.
Well,
I feel
I'm gonna-
cuckoo Lulu because of the endorphins that are circulating
Yeah,
through my
yeah, yeah.
brawn.
Oh my God, your bra.
Often that will happen. You know, Bowen and I went to go do Soul Cycle yesterday.
No.
So psycho.
I heard
Soul Cycle, I have a canker sore, so I'm really having a hard time.
Oh.
I always have cank.
How
Now-
was the class?
How's the class?
Well, it was fabulous.
Mhm.
Ariel Padilla, of course, our dear friend,
Dear
was
friend.
running the class, but they had a technical difficulty and the AC went out, honey. And when I tell you it was a hot box, it was a hot ho hub.
It was a ho hub. The mirror, every single mirror was glazed in
Oh.
humidity.
Honey.
Was condensation everywhere, and you could fucking do the whole car sex scene reenactment from Titanic if you wanted to, bitch.
Every night in my dreams. I have
Oh my
AC though.
God. I went to a spin class in college, and I'm as if I was in the famous movie I Feel Pretty. My seat fell down during
Oh,
the
no.
class.
Did you hit your head and become?
and believe in myself? For the record, I loved the film, and
Did
I
you?
won't argue about it with anyone.
I saw a clip from it, and I was like, oh, I'd be into this.
I had the TOML.
TOML
of my life. Thought it was hilarious. Loved every minute of it. Anyways, I fell and hurt my VU.
Your okay,
VU.
because the VU is the first thing that goes.
The VU hit the seat.
yeah.
The VU, but what part of the VU?
The whole
VU.
sit.
Damn, not even localized VU. The
No, no, no.
global VU.
It was global VU.
Oh my God, that feeling when
We are being kookaluka.
I know. I'm not even real.
What do you mean, Rel?
Real.
Oh my God.
Okay,
this
well,
is the
we should
vibe.
say-
This is the vibe that we want, though.
I just did a performance at Joe's Pub, and Catherine Cohen was also on the bill, and so I went out into the audience to watch her, and she described Joe's Pub as, "Isn't this heaven?" And I loved that. I love when a word takes a turn.
Isn't this
Mm.
heaven?
Wow.
Henry, what do you think of all this? The slang, these
The
new
language.
reinventions of the
Oh,
words.
Having spent a lot of time around both Matt and Catherine, I'm quite used to it.
We like to make up
I know
words.
the language.
Yes.
And can we share about our performance on Thursday? I was texting Henry because we're going to be performing with Countess Luann.
Yes.
Wait, you are doing that?
On Thursday, I'm just going to do a number.
Amazing.
And I text him today being like, what should we do? And he goes, whatever will make you the most cuckoo Lulu.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
I know.
Oh
It's
my
gorgeous.
God. I have two words. I'm sitting with two wordsmiths.
Yeah.
Well, I frequently will make up a word.
what?
Henry and
I frequently will make up a word.
Henry and I just receive them.
Yeah, I've never made one up.
I'm comfortable just sitting back.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were talking about Yucks of Corks before we hit
Mhm.
record, and I was saying my only contribution is oh my god, 'cause even that's not going to catch on. I don't know if that's my role here. You know what I'm saying?
There, in every relationship, there is the gardener and there's the garden.
Oh my god.
In my relationship, I'm the garden.
Wait, explain.
Someone has to
in
tend
my
to
case,
the
I'm
other
saying
person.
that my boyfriend literally takes care of me because I'm a child.
Yeah, I
and by the
remember
way,
that.
boyfriend, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
for you.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
He's a wonderful man.
Wonderful
From
man.
heaven.
And can I tell you something?
Hmm.
Can wear a hat.
Can wear anything. He's a male model.
He's
Male
got
model.
great eyes, good facial hair,
I know.
And a kind voice.
kind voice, and good height.
And a patient temperament.
I love to objectify him.
Love
Yeah.
to objectify him. I mean,
It's always wonderful.
and he's a talented comedian.
So funny.
So funny.
So smart. Directed my Joe's Pub show.
Now talk
Host
about
Hub
Yes?
show.
talk
Yes.
about the Host Hub show.
It was a dream come true. Yeah, I've wanted to do a show there since I was in high school watching like clips on YouTube. And Henry and I finally got to take the stage on Thursday. My parents were there. So they heard a lot about me.
The gays were out,
Yeah.
and they heard a lot about
and the
you.
gays were out. It was Pride weekend.
Oh, the gays
and
came.
I celebrated after the show.
Well, you kicked off Pride Weekend, really.
I did. And the
Truly.
government asked me to do that.
The government.
They
The governors.
Oh, the current government was like,
They're very familiar with my oeuvre.
yeah, right.
I'm well. Congratulations,
Oh,
first
thank
of all,
you.
because
So
it was
amazed.
a very much an event, and I'm so sorry we couldn't make it, but we will be at the 31st.
For sure.
I'm
For
coming on
sure.
July 31st.
I can't wait.
Now, I think because I received a text
What?
from someone saying the gays are here.
Of course they were there.
Well, I know, but I want Catherine to speak on to give a little voiceover on the ways in which she's able to cultivate this very tough fan base.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how
They,
do you?
they're animals. They'll
how
come
do you?
at you
How do you keep us? You know,
in line.
How do
How
I
do you-
feed the boys?
how do you feed us boys?
Oh, tattoo. I sprinkle that bread. I just bring the fun, and
You got to bring the fun.
That's it.
and that's what they love.
I love it.
We
They
love
love-
each other. It's
yeah.
mutual.
Honestly, it does
beneficial
feel
relationship.
like we're all there. You know what I mean?
I think it's beautiful, the community we're a part of, and I feel so lucky every day.
That is real.
That
What
is
you say,
real.
Henry?
Yeah, and I have thought about it. Like, why do gay people love Catherine so much? Because I do too, obviously. And it's like this undefinable. It's a special, unique thing about you. Like,
Oh.
there are many gay icons, but you are a specific type of one that hasn't been created yet.
Wow.
Oh.
Except for you.
Thank you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, to quote my parents after they met all my friends and came here, is everyone in New York gay?
It feels that
I said
way,
yes.
doesn't
It feels like yes.
But
everyone in
doesn't-
the world is gay.
Isn't it feeling like now lately I'll appear on stage and I'll just be like, I will go, Roo! Like, and I'll just be like very like me at my true base. And I'm like, wow, am I like truly spoiled or is all the world turning gay? Because now I feel like I could go on any stage and just like do like my
You can.
thing. And it's fine. Whereas like sometimes I'm like, maybe I need to go and throw myself in front of a straight audience to like see what's what.
I did that recently with a series of shows at Caroline's when Reductress did all those shows.
Oh,
there.
yes.
right.
How'd
It
that
was
go?
a very Times Square audience, and it really took me by surprise. Like the
Yes.
first show, I was like, I bombed. But then I adapted, and I just, at the end, I managed to win some of them over, I think.
But that is an exercise because Pat was saying this too.
Yeah.
Your co-host. Like I saw him last week and he was like, "Yeah, I did a show at Caroline's. I bombed." And I was like, "No, you didn't." Like, or it's just whatever. It doesn't matter. But if you did, then like that is a way for you to you take that with you and like figure out you don't change anything about yourself, but you just you know what to expect in the future.
Yeah, I think a lot of times at Club Coming, I can get up on stage and literally be like, "Alusa susa," and everyone's like laughing.
yeah. Yeah.
And then at Caroline, I'm like, I should really learn how to write a joke. Then I went home and I wrote a bunch of stuff, and I was like, God, I'm fucking amazing at
Yeah.
this.
I think that there's a certain kind of performer that is always going to say afterwards, like, "Oh no, like I bombed." Like I'm noticing that about certain people. Like no matter what, I feel like they are always going to say when they get off stage, like, "I bombed. That was horrible," even if it wasn't. Like they just can't understand when it was good. Whereas like, I don't know. I always feel like after I come off stage, I'm always like, yeah, I had fun. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that makes me not discerning, but often, like, I do think Pat is one of them. When he comes
I
off
might
and
be one of them too.
maybe
Yeah.
he comes off stage and oftentimes is like, no. Are you like that? Are you critical?
Henry, what do you think?
After the Joe's Pub show, we both were like, just kind of in a daze and like, was that good? We were like
Yeah.
asking each other if we thought it was good. Because it was just such a weird experience being in a big room with a band and everything.
Yes.
But then after the show, everyone confirmed that it was.
Of course.
There are
Yeah.
some times when I get off and I'm like, I killed, no doubt. And when it isn't that extreme, that I'm like, oh, I wish I'm very hard on myself. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh my God, the stress.
We gotta.
And to be
let's-
clear, she did kill.
Of
No,
course
yeah,
she
you
I
did.
mean,
for
the
clarifying.
the town was buzzing. The trades were trading.
But I truly sometimes just enter a blackout when I'm on stage.
Yes. What is that? Let's unpack that because I've been going through this too, and
Oh,
I
really?
don't know what it is.
Talk to me.
It's usually when it's like a high stakes situation. I feel like I've underprepared. I go on stage and I'm just so in it for the first time that I think, oh my God, this is going terribly no matter what. I don't know.
I'm sure
Is
that's
that-
not the case.
I think it. You know what? Anytime I feel like I didn't do well, there have not been very many times when people have been able to talk me down and be like, no, that was actually fine. I'm always like steadfast in my thing of like, nope, I was terrible. I'm not a good performer.
Was
But
terrible or like could have done better?
could have done better for sure.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, what is it for you? What's your experience with that?
If I'm really nervous, if I'm at a big gig, I'll be doing my thing. But while I'm doing it, I'm thinking, okay, you're doing it. This is happening to you. This is your life. You're doing the big show. Keep going.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because don't you ever see yourself like while you're doing that and think, oh my God, how annoying? Like no one wants to hear about how bad that they did.
Yes, yeah, and so I keep it to myself now.
I see.
Hmm.
I keep it to myself now. I'm like, no one wants to hear about me complaining about my this opportunity that I had.
Ooh.
I actually can't keep anything inside. So if I have
Mm.
a glimmer of a feeling, everyone I know is going to know about it. And that is for better and mostly for worse.
I am the
Sure.
same. I am the same
Yeah.
way.
We're very similar.
Yeah, I think we are very similar. I think that me and Catherine are very similar.
I know.
I think we're very similar.
Venn diagram.
I think we are a Venn diagram. I think we are the middle part of the Venn diagram. You know
Okay.
where it meets?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you were to draw a circle, one says Catherine, one says Matt, there's that section in the middle where they cross over.
It's Henry.
I think that section is very big. Oftentimes Henry is in the middle of that circle. He is there on the piano.
Oh.
I think this is speaking of Henry.
Oh my
Speaking of
God.
Henry,
I
he just had quite the experience.
Oh,
I want to hear about it.
Oh,
You did a gig with Neil Patrick.
yeah. There's not much to say. It was a corporate Jif peanut butter.
Henry
show.
sold out. Whoa.
Jif Peanut Butter has Neil Patrick Harris money?
Yeah, I mean, they're huge.
I guess so.
Yeah, and I think Jif is owned by a bigger company.
Conagra Foods. I don't
Is it-
know.
Oh,
I have no idea.
I heard the name and it sounded familiar. But yeah, it was a Jif. They launched a new product. It was basically a granola bar with Jif peanut butter in it. And
Imagine it was lube. Wait, how funny would it be if Jif came out with lube? Jiffy lube.
One more time.
Jif lube. I think it will be funny if the peanut butter company came out with lubricant for sexes.
Now, Henry, you played for Neil, or what did you play for? Just the music
It
throughout
was
the show?
so OSFUG, which
Oh,
include,
great.
yeah, Becky Cohen, Sam Reese, and the boys, who are all great
Mark
too.
Fugit, Michael Wolf,
The nameless boys.
Colin.
It's like, do we have time to say 4 names?
Ian.
I love all of those
Ian.
people.
Ian.
They're all the sweetest people ever, and they're so funny. And so the people on Facebook Live would like send in situations that are tough with like being parents, like kids not going to bed or whatever. And then Neil Patrick Harris would pretend to say something about his kids that he can relate with. And then OSFUG would improvise the scene, and Neil would interject. And I was
love it.
underscoring all of it.
Oh, that's fun.
It was real. They did an amazing job, actually.
So it was improvisation.
It was improvisation.
That's
yes.
beautiful.
And Neil got to play.
Neil got to play that.
Mm.
That's fun.
And he was really nice.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. I mean, we were telling Henry before we went on, we hit record. We have our stances on Neil here.
You famously called him a hello, milady gay.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Absolutely. That's who he is. And people on Twitter were very confused. They're like, what do you mean? What does that even mean? I'm like, it's
He's like, again, he says hello, milady.
it's
And you're like,
it's
"Oh."
implicit. The meaning is implicit.
And for me, he is a board game.
ugh, that is a worse insult.
Yeah, to be a board game? No, I mean, so a lot of people have fun with you. It's just that, that you have to like bring you out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
That's how you write a joke, honey.
Yes.
Taking notes, Catherine Cohen.
Oh no, I was looking in Catherine's general direction. I was saying to the listeners, and that's how you write a joke.
That's how you write a joke.
I was not directing at
I do
Catherine.
need to learn how to write.
No, Catherine, that's not what that was.
Seriously, stop.
Stop.
You have several
We
of
can
the
all be
funniest jokes
better.
I've ever had.
We can all be better.
Wait, I need to talk about an event that I went to.
Go.
Go.
I did not
Yes, we need to hear about this.
I did not gig there like Henry gigged at this GIF event.
You simply
but
watched.
I went to the Jimmy Awards, which are the National High School Musical Theater Awards. Now, by the time this comes out, this will already have been a month old, but still fresh in my memory right now. This is the next day. This is the day after the Jimmys. First of all, Laura Benanti hosted. She was
Glamour.
I mean, she looked great, yes, but she's one of us. Do you know what I mean?
She gets it.
She gets it.
She's a woman who gets it.
She's a woman who gets it. She jokes. She was so charming. Just like
Charmeuse.
get her to host the fucking Oscars, she would nail it. I
The
promise you.
Oscars even films, honey.
She was coming up with her own jokes, just on the fly. So good. And so anyway, they pick 80 high school students, musical theater students, mostly from public schools. Not a lot of performing arts high schools, interestingly, but it's 80 kids. And then they all have to win a regional award, and these are like legit regional awards. That's how you qualify. But then they basically spend a week at NYU at New Studio on Broadway.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Living in the fucking dorms, living in Hayden.
Thank you, God.
Working with the people at New Studio on Broadway.
Thankful to God.
But anyway, it's a thrilling award show. So good. I have to tell you about one moment.
Come on.
So they divided it up where it's 40 kids who do like musical medleys from the roles that they won their regional awards with. But then they did another 40 person. This is like the JV squad.
Yeah.
They got these 40 kids to do this like tribute to Disney theatrical productions.
Wow.
And it was just a medley of Disney
Tribute
songs.
to commercialization.
It was the most corporate fuck nonsense. It was terrible. I was like, these poor kids have to read off this like copy for the biggest corporation in the fucking world.
Oh, I think they loved.
Well, no, I mean these sweet kids. Like the last one.
Were there
at the
any
end.
boys on stage where you were like, "Oh, that one's gay"?
Oh, it was. I mean, most of them, but this is an example of the copy. Okay, like at the end, like it all builds up to like it goes to the timeline of Disney things on Broadway, and then it ends with this one kid just like standing up and saying, "It may be summer in New York City, but on Broadway, everything's frozen." And then they sing for the
you
first time in forever.
serious?
It was that kind of thing where it was like, and then like, oh my God, it was, and then they
Oh
did.
my God, he delivered it.
They
too.
did. They even talked about King David or Aida or something, and they were like, and then this one sweet girl was like, and Aida or King David, I might be mixing them up. I might be complaining them. She goes, and Aida musicalized the stories of soldiers and slaves. Like that was the situation. But this is the moment that was like a star-making moment for this one girl. Her name is Sabrina Astle.
Remember that name?
Sabrina Astle. Okay, so oh my God. Okay, where do I even begin? So they get to the Mary Poppins part where they talk about the Mary Poppins musical, and she gets up and she has a speech part where she's
Oh shit, Sabrina, come on,
she
queen.
goes, and like she's nervous, and she's this gorgeous thin blonde girl. Like fully developed, and she's like it's just like textbook ingenue, and she's nervous, she's terrified, she's at the Minskoff Theater,
She's at the Jimmy's, bitch.
she's
It's
at
the biggest
Jimmy's,
stage.
but her copy is something like was supposed to be something like so blah, 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 Mary Poppins, and written by George Clooney, and
No.
the story follows
No.
my
Mary
God.
Poppins and
No.
George Clooney, and and then she just gives up and she goes, George Clooney.
No way.
You can watch this back. It is on the internet. And then like everyone's like, oh my God, this poor girl. And then so then the thing ends, and then that's intermission. And then after intermission is when the judges are supposed to pick out the 8 finalists, the 4 from each gender, from the 2 genders, to move on to the final round. To the final round. And one of them is picked from the JV. Like 3 of them are picked from like the medley group. One of them is picked from the JV group. So then they announce, so then Laura Benanti and Matt is losing it. But meanwhile, me, Brandon Scott Jones, and Joel Kim Booster are dying. We're up in the mezzanine. We're crying.
I'm thinking of you guys hearing it for the first time.
We were freaking out. We were like, imagine if George Clooney wrote the Puppets musical. And then
the fact that she knew it was wrong, and she kept returning to it. And in fact, not only did she keep returning to it, it was her fucking sign off, bitch.
She said the name George, and then she was like, Clooney. Okay, so then intermission. Everyone's talking about it. Intermission, like, oh my God, that poor girl. And then the second act begins. Laura Benanti comes back on stage and goes,
"Oh God,
I just have to let everybody know that George Clooney was not involved in the making of Mary Poppins. Like, handle it so well, was so funny about it." And then they bring out all the kids, all 80 kids, to announce who the finalists are. The 8 finalists are 4 girls, 4 boys. And then they announce 3 girls, and then guess who they fucking announced?
Sabrina.
Oh
Astle. My God!
The judging is based on the performances from the day before that were not open to the public. So these 4 people. So then these finalists end up doing solos. And then she goes up on stage. Oh, and then when she's announced,
she must have been panicked.
When it was announced that she was a finalist, everyone freaks out. Like Joel, Brandon, and BSJ and I were like, "Oh my God, George Clooney!"
Because she's a gay icon now.
Well, because at intermission I was like, that poor girl. But then Brandon goes, "Oh, she'll be fine. She's gonna be fucking famous tomorrow. Like she'll have no problem. Like she is gonna be a star."
Okay, keep going.
Worries.
What happened? I have to know.
So then when she's announced, like it's a beautiful moment. Everyone in the theater's freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, she's a finalist." Sabrina, and then Laura Benanti goes, "Sabrina, George Clooney would be so proud right now." Like, and it got a big laugh. But then she went up and sang that one song from Sister Act. But she was incredible.
Yeah, of course she was. She's a Jimmy.
She was fucking phenomenal.
Did she win?
She did not win. She lost to this girl who did Renee Rapp. I can't believe I know these names. But they're the stars of tomorrow. But anyway, she lost, but she was close. She was like real close to getting it. She was incredible. And I think Joel and Brandon took a picture with her at the after party. But this is all to say, what I would have given to like this, it's only in its 10th year. I would have given everything to have had something like that in high school, to even like not be a part of, but just to like watch.
I'm about to blow your mind. Don't you know this?
No.
Fucking who?
My little brother went to the Jimmys.
Wait, seriously?
My brother Billy Cohen.
Billy
was a nominee.
Billy Cohen was a nominee at the Jimmys
for
his role in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels at Episcopal High School in Houston, Texas.
What year did he do it?
He must have done it. So I went, and I was, oh my God, I think I was a sophomore or junior in college.
Oh my God.
What, like yesterday? No, it must have been like 2012.
12? Oh my God. So cool, Billy.
So the whole family went. It was so fun. And they followed his journey on the show called PBS Broadway Bound or something.
Oh my God.
You should ask Joel because he's watched that a lot.
Yes, I'm sure he has.
So we went. It was so fun. And
it's a beautiful thing.
The Disney thing reminded me, so the thing that takes you to the Jimmys when you're from Houston is called the Tommy Tune Awards. That's
right.
The
Tommy Tune Awards.
And when my junior year, they pick 2 people from every school to do like a big opening number. And I got to do it, and it was an original song written for it. And the song was, I'll never forget it. Ready?
Do it.
Keep your eyes on the goal. Just keep your eyes on the goal. If you play the part that's written in your heart, we'll learn together and we'll grow. Keep your
we'll grow. That sounds like a Catherine Cohen song.
So I'm just deep in the Jimmy community.
And Catherine famously has her brother Billy Cohen, who's so handsome and hunky. He'll make you scream.
He'll make you scream.
He's gonna be a big star, baby. Remember the name.
Oh well, the Cohens are the stars.
The Cohens are the stars. Now, would you ever think of doing a full-length show with your brother?
Oh my God. I don't know what it would be like.
And you don't know what you're...
Because he's more... He doesn't do comedy, right?
No, right now he's just been he's an actor musician, so he did a production of Once. He does lots of shows where he's doing the guitar, the
Love
drums, the singing.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do something together one day. That's like my parents' dream.
Right,
Wow.
I'm sure. And you don't know yet. With siblings, it's tough to know what that creative relationship is like, because maybe that's something you've never explored. Maybe, unless you two
Yeah.
have.
No, I'm just thinking because I'm such a nightmare. Like if he would want to work with
Oh my
me.
God.
I think he would.
I
Yeah.
think you would.
I
He's
think
very
he would.
supportive and amazing.
I want my sister to write me a song.
I gotta tell you, my sister was a fucking songwriter back in her day.
Really?
She was the one who was always like, if you can believe this, she was very much like a Matt Rodgers to my Bo and Ying now, like the dynamic that we have. But she was like the you. She was the one who would be like, okay, we're doing a fucking talk show. Get ready.
Oh my God.
Like
That was me in my own home as well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
It's an older child thing.
It's the older child.
Did you make Billy perform?
Oh yeah, we did. We did lots of stuff. And we have another brother too named Charlie who can also sing.
Really?
this
Charlie
family,
Cohen.
this
Yeah.
fucking Von Trapp in
He's not.
Houston?
Yeah, he's not really a performer now, but he's dabbled for sure.
And you can't talk about the Von Trapps without talking about the Koperskis.
Yo,
The
You know
Wait.
the three Koperski boys. One of my favorite videos is the three Koperski boys
Mm.
playing,
Oh,
singing "Here Comes the Sun" on the piano.
Can
Oh.
be found on my Instagram, which is
It's-
my full name.
It's
Right.
beautiful.
Every time he comes in here, he is trying to get those Instagram followers, honey. At Henry Koperski.
Come
I don't
on.
blame him.
It's his full name, as he'll tell you.
Hmm.
I think I support it.
We're all
and-
thirsty for followers.
We have to talk about something about the brothers. Did you see Sam's latest comment on my Insta?
Yeah, okay, so Sam
What did he
Koperski, again,
say?
another hot, hunky brother who'll make you scream.
Sam's obsessed with me.
Yeah.
What did Sam say?
I posted a photo of me in like this cute jumpsuit singing, as I do almost daily. He comments, "Ooh, mommy, heart." Wait, was it heart eyes or fire?
You gotta
I
be
can't believe you
kidding.
didn't screenshot this to me.
Sam.
I thought I tagged you.
Sam, you're
I
playing
saw
with
you
fire.
commenting on his thing saying, "I was waiting for you, Sam."
Yes.
So that happened first.
Kat, you're playing with you're playing with fire
You're
now.
playing with fire.
He said, "Ooh, mommy, heart eyes."
Whoa, you guys, his Instagram handle is his full name too, and he loves gay followers, which most of his followers are my friends.
He did a cover of my song, "Be a Bitch to Your Closest Friends is Pride."
Wow.
Do you remember that when we found
I
that?
do. Yeah,
Yes.
and he did not tag Matt.
He didn't
we had
tag
it,
me.
We found it organically.
Whoa.
I think Sam, this is so interesting that Sam loves the gay following, because I think Sam is exactly one of those straight boys who loves the gay,
Yeah,
who loves the gay,
Mhm.
right.
you know, loves the gay
he,
following.
He loves like funny gays.
Oh,
Sam and
okay,
I get
okay.
along swimmingly.
Sam and I get along.
Like-
Sam is so sweet.
I can't
One
wait
time-
to meet him at the altar.
Yeah.
One time, my friend, he lives in Chicago, and one of my close girlfriends moved to Chicago. And I was like, Sam, why don't you hang out with her? And he was like, all her friends are gay. And I was like, but you love gays. He's like, not these ones. So it's like, you know, I think I have good company.
You have good gays.
Sure.
Good gay company.
Everyone always says that about Henry. He's got good gays.
Mhm.
You've curated the gays for him.
Yeah,
Yes.
Speaking of curation and songwriting and the Jimmys and musical performance
Oh.
and Catherine,
Ugh.
I think it's time
Oh my god.
that we hear a number. And
Oh,
I mean a
baby.
number from The Twist. She's Gorgeous. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the song you're about to sing?
So this is what I would call my origin story.
Mm.
This is the opener to the show. Comes from a real place, and I don't want to say any more. But can I stand?
Yes.
Please.
Ooh. When I was a little girl, gazing out my window, looking at the world, wishing time would just go on and on and on and take me to a new place where I'd sing a song and meet a fresh face. Hey, how do we find our calling? How do we know where we belong? If we harbor enough resentment in our teens, we can write a catchy and funny song. Woo! Boys never wanted to kiss me, so now I do comedy. Boys never wanted to kiss me, so I need you to look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, oh. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, ooh, ooh, teenage girl. At the big school dance, I playfully grabbed Andrew's hat and away I pranced. It was a flirty thing I'd seen one of the skinny hot girls do, but Andrew was just like, give me my hat back. I cried the whole way home. I thought stealing someone's hat was sexy, but now I'm singing in a dimly lit bar. Andrew is very fat and has a car. Boys never wanted to kiss me, so now I do comedy. I'll do it anywhere. Boys never wanted to kiss me, so I need you and you and you and you to look at me. Seriously, please, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Please, please, please. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Ooh, bridge. Oh, this is healthy. What I'm doing is healthy. This is a good way to work shit out, yeah. For the record, I've met boys who wanna kiss. Some even wanna put their dick in my mouth, but it's never enough. Hell, boys never wanted to kiss me, so now I do comedy. I need help. Boys never wanted to kiss me, so I need all of you to look at me. Seriously, please, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, I did it. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm filling a void. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Please, please, please. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Ooh, ooh. Oh, look at me.
Catherine
Oh my God.
Cohen.
Oh my word!
I mean, the moment I heard that the first time I heard that, instant classic.
yeah, no, instant classic for sure. Should
Oh
we
my
reset
God.
Catherine's mic so she can speak to
I
us
can
again?
just stand.
Oh, you want to stand?
Well, is that weird?
No,
No.
stand. Do you care, or
Stand.
do you want to sit and be dropped in?
I don't care, but can I get a sip of water?
We'll do whatever you want.
That is the vocal
Whatever.
stylings of someone who drank for 2 days straight after her show.
You sounded phenomenous. You sounded phenomenous.
Phenomenous.
Oh my
Can
God.
I ask you a question?
Mhm.
Boys were not giving you attention.
Babe, why do you think I'm so magnetic? The
the
boys were not giving me a second of their time.
Really?
No boy liked me or showed interest in me until I was 18.
What is okay? Because this is something that is universal. I could talk about this for days. But does like desirability at a young age just make you boring? Like, is that what it is? Where you grow up into like some uncompelling person? Like, what is that?
I
You
think
think you're
so.
magnetic? You think you're magnetic because you were not desired?
Because I was always trying to get people to like me, trying to get them to laugh.
Yes.
Because I had plenty of male friends who were like flirty with me, but wouldn't want anything
Oh
more.
my god!
I had a male friend who would call me every night after school to talk. I know.
Babe.
What happened to him?
He's engaged.
To a woman?
Yeah, to a friend.
Come on!
I know.
No!
Yeah.
Hun, that is my reality now. So
The boys want to talk to you, but they don't want to kiss you.
or then they'll kiss and they'll be like, this isn't working. I'm like, okay, fine. And then
I
they're
know.
like,
But that's because he bite them.
'Cause
I
I bi-
always tell you, don't bite them then.
because
With
I
your
bites
teeth?
them with my
Yeah.
with my tooth. And then I know, but I say, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, like, I don't want to like, yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. And then they go, but just like, remember me and like if
No.
you guys want to like, if you want to like, if I can like hang out with you guys sometime. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, that's the thing
Oh.
that happens to him, which I hate.
Which I'm like, no.
Is when they want to
Just-
be in the comedy community.
just come hang out like at a show or something.
I've
You
seen
don't
this
do that.
happen. I think like the friend group that all of us are part of is so incredible that as an outsider, you'd want in, babe. And I would go as far as say that Matt and Bowen are the queen bees.
Oh
no,
no.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't want to be the queen bee.
Not in the mean girl culture way, but in a way that you bring people together is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
But I'm not even going to give us that credit because we discussed at length last time we were here when Larry was in this space that Henry was the glue that bound everything.
Henry is the queen bee in a Regina George way.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Henry's
that he is
famously
blonde. He
cruel.
is blonde.
You don't know. I lived with him for 2.5 years. There's a burn book at his apartment. It says cruel
God.
things about everyone in the comedy community.
Yeah,
And he does have a hot mom.
And he does have a hot
Which
mom.
could you
Who?
even
Fathom.
believe? Wait, Diane
Can we talk
Penning.
about Diane
Diane.
Penning?
Yeah, go ahead, Catherine, take it away.
Diane Penning, famous soprano, sang
Henry's
at
mom.
Cabernet Cabaret and just blew the house down. Like
Oh
it was
my God.
amazing.
It was really special. She was like, she's never like been in a gay club before, and so then to sing
Really?
an aria,
That's beautiful.
It was
it
fantastic.
was fun.
Well, how did she feel? What did she think?
I warned her. I was like, so people will probably like yell things out while you are singing and
Sure.
stuff, but she liked it. She's like, okay, I can do that. And she loved it, and it was really special to have her perform on my show. Like growing up,
Yeah.
she would like have me play like a little sonatina on her whatever and stuff. And so it was
Coming to the
fun.
stage, Sonatina.
But it was beautiful to have her for her first experience at a gay bar, gay space, to be with you for a thing that you were sort of running. And
Yeah. And I just like want to share. I want to share her. Like she's an amazing person, amazing musician, and I want her to perform for the rest of her life. And it gets harder the older you get, and to book work and stuff. And so I'd be like, here she is at Alan Cummings Club, slaying the house down.
yeah,
This
Book
is what
her.
I'm talking about. He's such a bitch. He's so mean.
Henry's so fucking mean.
Such a bitch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was really proud of her, and she loved it and felt really good about it.
It was like the whole room
Oh.
was like, and she had us in her palm. And when it finished, tears instant.
There was
Aw.
crying.
You just don't get to hear something like that very often.
No,
No.
she's truly talented.
A voice like
Gifted.
that is, otherworldly.
Yeah, she has like I always think of her voice as like glass, like
Yes.
smooth glass.
Oh,
like
yes.
beach glass or something.
Like beach
Something
glass.
fun like beach glass.
Okay,
Like
not-
in Sweet Home Alabama when the lightning hit
I
the
think about
sand.
that all the time.
Yeah, same. Why do you think about it? I'll tell you why I think about it. And
Just
then you
because of
tell
the
me-
lightning part.
Mhm.
You go.
Well, because I love the way Reese Witherspoon says the line, "So I can kiss you anytime I want."
Yes.
I love Reese.
You know, when I was walking here, I was thinking of when I did it the first time, and probably when I was running here. Fuck. I was thinking the first time you guys asked like about my culture moment. I was like, do I have another answer? And I was thinking one of the
Ooh.
main
Oh.
cultural moments for me. Anytime there's a movie, a period piece
Mhm.
where there's sort of big dresses and there's a ball and there's a dance
Mm-hmm.
and people put their hands up side by side
Okay.
and look at each other.
Yes.
That's the moment.
Wait, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a film right now, and I want to see how you react.
Okay.
Ever After.
Yes. 100p. Any kind of like I'm doing a high five position right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
but yes,
When two high fives meet and then there's sort of like a
like a spit, like a slow like spin around each other on the
Oh.
dance
It's
floor.
and you
always
never
this.
lose eye contact. That yes.
And they have like a coy conversation.
Yes. Oh, darling, how are you? Yeah.
I'm quite well.
Oh my
You look
God.
well as well. I'm quite well. You look well as well.
well.
That's why I can't write a fucking Merchant Ivory movie, bitch.
Anyways, that's another
That's why
movie
Rogers
moment
and
that
Yang are
stuck
never going to
out.
be Merchant and Ivory.
Well,
Rogers and Yang. I never heard it like that
Rogers
before.
and Yang.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't-
good.
I don't know
It's
if I
true.
like
People
it.
people often call us Bowen and Matt, or Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang.
Yeah.
but not Rogers and Yang, which I don't think sounds good.
That's
think
why
it
we
does.
we're not writing a musical together just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's the ethnic part throws it off. I'm not saying I'm not like
Should we
accusing.
be Yang and Rogers?
No, because it's the Yang that's like.
Ba-da-da-ba.
It should be ba-da-da-ba.
Yeah, Rogers and Yang.
Zuratatu.
Do-da-da-do.
Kapakura-tura.
Okay.
Wait, here, I have a question.
Mhm.
I just mentioned Ever After, and I mentioned Reese. And Reese Witherspoon and Drew Barrymore are both in my coven, which is 5 actresses that you have that are your ride or dies.
Oh my god.
What is all your covens?
Who
Mine
your-
is Reese, Drew, Kirsten Dunst, Nicole Kidman, and Regina Hall.
Okay.
Those are amazing. I don't know.
Okay, I can go next.
And I've skipped some really good ones. Go. Who's in your coven? It's 5.
Sandra Oh.
Yes, I knew you would say.
Oh, sorry. So say yours again. I know there were two. I know there were
Mine
too
is
much
Reese
overlap.
Witherspoon, Drew Barrymore,
Nicole.
Kidman, Regina Hall, and Kirsten Dunst with Michelle Pfeiffer,
Oh,
the
sure.
empress of them all.
Okay, so I will also share. I'll do Sandra Oh. I'll also share in Kirsten Dunst.
Mhm.
I do want to say, Rosemary DeWitt.
Wow, bitch, that is not true.
I mean, I don't because now I don't want to like pick the obvious ones.
well, you're
have to add to
obviously
the mix.
not ready.
Come,
Parker Posey.
Parker.
Definitely in the mix for me.
Wow, Catherine O'Hara is a pretty legendary
Oh,
my
one too.
God.
Catherine.
Because once you open that door, it's a long hallway, bitch.
I think I see a lot. Catherine must have been an inspiration.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
You
Home
really
Alone?
are. You really are. You're like Catherine O'Hara and Parker Posey married and got a
That
good
is
voice.
the best thing I could ever hear.
Yeah, you really
Wow.
are like them.
I can't wait to be in a movie. I mean, it's like, let's fucking go.
We need
Let's
it.
fucking go.
We
Who-
need it.
Who are your influences?
Oh, whoa. I don't know. A
Well,
lot
who
of
do you
musical-
love? Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, like like because you just kind of step into this new Catherine.
Yeah.
It's like 2-year-old thing.
yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes, it was-
what?
It was brewing.
Yeah. What edged you into that?
I'm trying to think if there's like a moment or an image. It's like, it's more like a feeling than a person. It's like
Yes.
silk. It's
Yeah.
the idea
It's
of
like
lime
silk.
green next to hot pink.
Yeah,
But in
yeah,
a way
right.
that's fun.
Yes, I hear you, bitch.
Can I just be annoying and say it's like Carole King meets Bridget Everett. It's like
Oh,
this-
yes.
it's like Bridget, but you like a touch wholesome. It's not like
Mhm.
it's not like she's like shaking her tits in your face, her tits in your
Right.
face, which is Bridget's like,
Thing.
which is Bridget,
Trademark.
which is like her beautiful, fantastic trademark, and like
Yeah.
what an icon. But like with Catherine, it's like it's such a cool like convergence of different things.
Well,
You
thank
got to go to the show.
You gotta
Thank
go.
You got to
Yeah.
go to the show at Ho's Hub, aka Joe's Pub.
Stop.
The Twist.
AKA.
She's gorgeous on July 31st. Now, before we get into another song, I don't want to take the Coven question away from Henry. Do you have your Coven?
yeah.
I can think of a few. My favorite actress in the world is Mary Steenburgen.
Oh
Yes.
yes, you
Wow,
Mary makes
that-
sense for you.
That's beautiful.
I could watch her do anything. Like she's my favorite. Yeah.
Did you see Book Club?
No, I haven't yet.
She was really great in book club.
She was great in
can't
it,
wait.
and she made me cry at the end, which is saying something about her acting ability because the plot line that they gave her was so pathetic.
She had a terrible
Oh.
plot line, but even her and Step Brothers, I thought was so sweet,
Mm-hmm.
so nice.
My favorite Mary Steenburgen. Am I saying her name right?
I think so.
I think s-
Steenburgen. My favorite moment of hers of all time is in Elf. At the end,
Yes.
when she tries to sing "Santa Claus is Coming to Town" and her voice cracks, and it makes me
Yes.
cry. I've seen that movie a billion times. It makes me cry every,
Every time.
'cause she goes up for the high part in the bridge and it
she
cracks.
tries. Well,
she recalls your mom, Henry. That's why.
Maybe they are.
Oh, they look alike. They have
Yeah.
a similar vibe. I think it's Mary's. It truly is Mary's speaking voice, even that I think lends her that sweetness,
Yes.
that watchable quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
She's
and on Curb Your
fabulous.
Enthusiasm, when she improvises, you really see who she is.
Yes.
Or I assume who she is. I just love her. Yeah. And then I love Courtney Cox is my favorite.
Oh, you love Courtney.
He is a Courtney. He's a
love
Courtney gay.
I love
Cox.
it.
I
Okay.
loved Cougar Town.
Cougar Town was good. Wait, okay, I'm gonna add fucking Lisa to mine.
Lisa
of course.
Kudrow. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
Lisa.
yes.
How
I
could
mean,
you
the
leave out
comeback.
Lisa.
Yeah.
You, Lisa, and you, Catherine.
I worship at the altar of the comeback.
Yes, it's
Yes.
truly amazing television.
I think about it almost every day.
The
Jane,
yeah. Jane.
So good.
The second season,
Perfect.
cry.
Mhm.
it was the finale is one of the best finales I've ever seen.
Takes your breath away.
Her husband in that is hot to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
is.
totally.
What was his name?
I'm losing his name, but his name is Mark in the show.
When I see him in anything else, I'm like, he's hot to me.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
hot, and he was at Cody B casting with me once in a waiting room.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
I love
he
that.
seemed nice.
Oh,
Him
good.
and what's his face? John Slattery's wife were there together, and they were catching up, and I was like, these are two.
John
famous
Slattery's wife. Oh,
She
yeah,
put-
from Mad Men.
from Mad Men.
Oh, she's
Oh,
great.
she's awesome.
She's amazing.
She's
Anyway.
on Divorce now.
Yeah, she's on Divorce.
I
Famously,
like
I've
her.
watched Divorce.
I like
I watched Divorce.
Divorce.
I like Divorce.
I liked it too.
Honestly, and I'm gonna add Sarah Jessica. Love Sarah
Love
Jessica.
Sarah Jessica.
Could watch her do
forever.
anything.
I love Sarah Jessica. Did you see that Kim Cattrall did monologues at ASCAT?
I did.
Whoa.
No, wait, she's a major influence.
I mean, of course.
Yes, that makes
Well,
sense.
and again, I was talking to someone recently who said they had never seen Sex in the City, and that is truly something that is not okay. Like
That's not okay.
No, it's not.
no,
okay.
you have to see it, even if it doesn't necessarily hold up the best. People don't understand those
The
four.
impact
Those four are turning great performances in.
throughout.
Mhm.
The
Since-
fact that the Kim Cattrall thing didn't get one note after literally 3 episodes is a
She
testament.
kept it interesting.
It's a testament.
I love it. I love that fucking show.
That show's amazing. I was just rewatching a bunch of it because everyone was talking about it for the 20th anniversary.
Yes,
or whatever.
yes.
Yes.
So I'm deep in it.
Oh, so sad that had to be marred in such controversy. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's
They couldn't
enough.
all come out.
Enough.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean enough?
With
Yeah.
the drum.
With the drum.
With the
Yeah.
drum.
The girl fight.
The girl
Well, yeah,
fight.
but you're saying like you don't care or
Oh, it just doesn't affect me. I'm just like the show.
I
know.
It actually
know.
that this is groundbreaking, but their feud doesn't affect me.
Oh my God! Wow, that's an interesting thought. No, well, and do you have any more?
I love Drew as well. I love Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
Kate Blanchett's very talented. Very talented. Good choice.
And Emma Watson.
Mm.
What?
Well, Emma,
No.
I feel is amazing, but I do believe that I don't know, the Beauty and the Beast thing.
Oh no, Beauty and the
bugs
Beast was
me.
bad, but I just love her in.
She is Hermione Granger, honey. No doubt about that.
Yeah, and she's good in Wallflower too.
Oh, Wallflower. Go.
I have one to add, and it's just that forever, Bridget Jones's Diary is a perfect movie. And so I have to give a little bit of a kiss, a little chef's kiss to Renee.
You know what?
Who we've lost.
You know what I fucking love? Who we've lost. What I fucking love? Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason.
Oh.
Like a perfect sequel.
Even
Really?
though
Just
Thailand,
beat for beat the same. Oh yeah, and then she gets. I mean, there's a terrible problematic part where
that shit is crazy.
she gets arrested in Thailand and she has to like talk to all. She talks to all these poor Thai prisoners,
awful.
and she's like, "I'm British. I'm white." Like it's insane, unacceptable. Now, never mind. I take it back. Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason sucks.
I just mean, in general, the Bridget Jones, the whole thing is for me.
It's for you. Okay, I do want to add really quickly. to
Renee's
mine.
amazing.
I want to really quickly add to mine Niecy Nash. In anything. There you
Niecy.
go.
Wait, have you guys watched Claws?
I gotta watch Claws.
I hear it's amazing.
We
I
gotta
need to
watch.
I hear that Claws is amazing, and then you think about the cast, and you're like, yeah, of course it's amazing. It's Carrie Preston. Do you know Carrie Preston?
Yeah, of course.
Carrie Preston is Michael Emerson, who was Ben on Lost. His wife, who was Arlene on True Blood. You must know Carrie Preston.
I know the name.
Yeah, okay, well, she's very good, and she's on Claws, and Niecy's on Claws, and then the rest of the cast is really good, too. Oh, you know who's on Claws? Karrueche Tran.
Who's that?
Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend after Rihanna.
Oh, dang.
And now she's like a successful actress, and it's like a turn for Karrueche.
Turn for Karrueche. Okay, I think it's time.
Can we all just turn and glare
I
at
know.
HPJ,
It's
who
fine.
dared pour water in his cup?
No,
and
it's
introduce this
fine.
episode. All right, so is it time for Catherine
I
Cohen?
think it's time.
Now tell us about this next song you're gonna do.
So this is what critics and fans alike are calling the song of the summer. Don't know if you heard or if you hang on every word I say, but I got something I'ma share, so listen up, The weather's getting hot and I am also ready to play, so listen up and I'll tell you how you can make my day. Make my day. Events, I wanna go to events. Please invite me to your events. Events, I wanna go to events. Take me to your events. Don't know if you know, but it is known that I am just perfect to take to a red carpet where you must repeat and step. I know the poses, yes, you know I slay the skinny arm, because I've hated my arms since I was a preteen. Thank you, patriarchy. Events, I wanna go to events. My life is hard, I need to go to events. Events, I need to go to events to escape my life. Cocktail dress, champagne flute, Uber, Lyft, via sure. Dress code list at the door. Don't worry, I've done this before. People will send me shit for free. Friends say I look like Fat Alison Brie, but they mean it in a nice way. Yes, they definitely mean it in a nice way. Take me to your events. Don't insult me, be a good host. No Facebook invite, only paperless post. If you ask me for my mailing address, it will get lost, I must confess, because I move so much. Because I can't afford rent. Events, I wanna go to events. Please, I need to go to events. Events, invite me to events. To escape my life, I need to go to an event. To fill the void that is inside. Go to an event with me. Please, I'll go to an event.
Wow. Wow.
It makes you feel like my schedule isn't full enough.
That is truly a song for this generation. I think, okay, do you feel as you get older that you have less FOMO or more?
Less.
Okay, of course. I
You?
mean, that's a redundant question in some way. Less. I don't care as much that I don't go to stuff.
I just know at this point, like most events are the same.
Mm.
Like they're fun.
Yes.
And I'm going to connect with my friends, but I can connect with them tomorrow.
Mm.
But it's also about like now that I'm dating someone, it's just a different vibe. Like when
Well,
I was
yeah.
single, I was like, if I don't fuck tonight, I will die. Tupata, tupata, tita, tati.
Yeah.
And now it's like, y'all know she fucking every night.
Yes.
Imagine.
I only get it one week in a year, and that's Pride. I literally never have FOMO until this Pride year, and every Pride, it's like, because you want it to be, because you feel like you deserve to have that like fun-filled, every minute is fun weekend. And then when it's not that, and like you're kind of figuring out plans, it's kind of like, oh no, I'm wasting this weekend, and it's not the one to waste.
It's stressful.
I guess I will say around big events like that, where it's like, oh, if I don't go to a barbecue on the 4th of July,
Yeah.
I'm trash.
Uh-huh.
Like that kind of thing, where it's everyone's doing the same thing. That's fun. Whereas it's like, oh, we're all going out to this bar tonight. You want to come? I'm like, no.
But if
then
I
that's
see a
different.
photo on social, like it's gonna hurt my feelings. Like even if I decide not to go, I see a photo and I'm like, want to die.
Oh my God. I mean, it's I mean, that's the culture, baby.
Was
That's
it
the
a
culture we
negative
live in.
experience that caused you to write that song? And if so, who left you out?
Oh, good question. No, I love dressing up and wearing amazing outfits. And if you don't have an event to go to, like,
Mm.
I mean, I'll dress up for a normal day, but I treat our Wednesday show like a fashion show.
Yes.
Mhm.
I always try and bring a look. It's fun.
What about re-wearing looks?
Yeah.
What's your stance on?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay.
But then what's the turnover for new stuff?
It's also tough if you rewear a look. You're like, well, no, I can't post to sew.
Yes,
Oh.
that's the thing. I have one shirt I'm
Damn.
really liking right now, and I feel like it's made an appearance in a lot of posts. And I will say every time I wear something and Dave Mazzoni sees me in it more than once, he's like, "Oh, this shirt's making another appearance. This shirt's in heavy rotation." He makes comments.
Dave.
Because they're his.
Well, no, they are not all his. Sometimes they are his because I frequently get hand-me-downs from him. But oftentimes it'll just be a nice shirt, and I know he knows that I like it.
Okay.
So he calls me out,
Ah.
keeps me in check.
Yeah, I just try and buy new stuff constantly. And as a very wealthy woman with a full-time job, that's easy for me.
Yeah, right. You know, the thing is in these streets, it's like you have to just maybe sometimes like you wear something open when it wasn't before, with a
Exactly.
tank underneath, or dress it up with a different pant.
I wear lots of Goodwill. I just get big hauls of fun stuff and see what happens.
What about footwear?
Oh my God. Oh, I just love a chunky shoe. I mean, I can't walk in heels. It's impossible for everyone.
For everyone. No matter your gender.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you think if all my heels on my shoes are like popping off, that is my fault, or do you think that is the shoe? Like, okay, the back of my shoes, like the heel, will come attached from the disattached from the sole. Is that because I'm walking too hard? Should I have more shoes?
How long have you had the shoes?
I think it's a cheap shoe that I'm buying. I'm sorry, I just had to talk this out with my
You
sisters.
do have a springy gait, I guess.
Is it? Are you rubbing your heels a little too much? You're scuffing the heel a little too much.
It could be that I'm scuffing the heel a little bit too much. Don't talk to me about footwear. You wear sandals in this city. You will go out
There's
into
nothing wrong with sandals.
No.
I wash my feet when I get home.
But think about the amount of filth.
Oh,
Pick up on the
there's
feet.
filth everywhere.
there's filth everywhere.
But isn't it a safety hazard? Like
I mean, there is broken glass everywhere. But you keep an eye out for it. I have thick sandals too.
And you
Oh,
know what's
yeah,
he
you
amazing?
wins.
You wear, and then if you're at the beach, you wear some Tevas. I love
Mm.
Tevas.
Me too.
What's
Mhm.
Tevas?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
No,
like
I don't know.
water sandals.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's too. You can
Oh.
wear them in the city. They
La-
have a platform.
La Taratu.
What I want is what those the Grecian sandals, like that cover the whole foot and the back of the heel.
Yes.
Now, Bowen, you're an outdoorsman. Do you have a Chaco?
Do I have a what? Toe?
Chaco.
Chaco.
Chacos?
Chacos?
Chacos are advanced Tivas. They have a great feeling. You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
as someone who went to Christian summer camp in Arkansas, I have a few pairs, and you guys should check it out.
Tacos.
You get a fun Choco tank that's all crisscross on your foot. This is awesome.
I thought you were making. It was another Cathco.
Yeah, Choco
No,
sounds
look
like.
him up. You're gonna love it.
Chacos. Okay, baby.
Do you spend a lot of time in Colorado in the summer?
No, you know what? This is the thing now where everyone's like, you go to Colorado a lot. I'm like, I know, but it's just my parents who are always like, come back.
No,
come
I
back.
love it. I go home all the time.
I know, but I'm starting to feel like they see me enough. And then maybe one day I'll look back and I'll be like, dang, I wish I had gone back more.
I want to see my parents every day.
You've got Murphy.
I know, my dog.
Is now, not that gender matters for Murphy.
He is a boy.
He's a boy. Sometimes I thought Murphy was a girl.
I know, he's so elegant.
So
But boys
elegant.
can be elegant. That's
Boys
what
can
we're
be
learning.
elegant too.
Could be named after Murphy Brown.
Could be named
Yes.
after Murphy Brown.
Yes.
Murphy is a truly. Everyone has to go check out Murphy's Instagram.
Yeah,
What's
you got.
the
Oh
handle?
my God, my dad will be so thrilled. It's called Everybody Loves Murphy.
Yes.
Let me make sure that's right.
And Murphy is what? Then what's the
Irish
breed?
setter.
An Irish setter, so elegant,
Yeah.
gorgeous ears, long ears, always groomed.
My dad had one growing up, and so for his birthday one year, we surprised him with Murphy. And Murphy
Oh.
was so small and was the same color as the wood floor in our house. So my dad didn't notice him. We were all looking like this, and he's like, "What? Who died?" I was like, "Look down."
That's beautiful.
I know, he's so sweet.
Murphy's invisible.
It's Everybody Loves Murphy. Check him out.
Everybody loves
loves
Murphy.
Murphy.
At Everybody Loves Murphy. I'm happy that you and Murphy are getting Instagram
Sam.
followers today.
Mhm.
And Sam. And Sam Koperski.
Mhm.
And Sam Koperski. So, everyone, I feel that it might be time to move on to our classic segment, which is called
Oh my
I Don't
God.
Think So, Honey. And did you forget that you were supposed to do one?
Yes.
I knew
So
it.
did we.
You came prepared. No, I did not. You
my
came
God.
prepared with the songs, but not the topics.
Wow.
That's okay. You're going
Wow.
last. It's fine.
Okay.
You will go
okay.
last. And of course, Henry, we offer the opportunity for you to I Don't Think So, Honey, as well.
And Henry, you've never passed up the chance to I Don't Think So, Honey.
Yeah, nothing's coming to mind right now. Maybe a troll bowl.
Ooh.
Oh.
I've
Henry's
never
never
done
done the troll bowl.
Henry
Yeah.
Koperski doing the troll
should
bowl. That's
challenge myself.
dangerous.
That's history, honey. Okay. And Henry, it's hard for Henry to go negative in general, but to go negative on a beloved thing.
Ugh.
Yeah,
see.
I want to try.
Well, he's
Okay.
done it before with Katrina Rogers herself.
Oh,
so-
yes.
Mhm.
But you
Like I said, he's
but it was-
he's a bitch. There's a burn book in the bedroom. I'm telling you.
okay. In the
Mhm.
bedroom. Now, okay, it sounds like you're ready with something, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
So how about you go first? This is Matt
Yes.
Rogers' I Don't Think So, Honey. His time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Captain Crunch. Okay, so first of all, it's sweetened corn and oats. I wouldn't dare do that to milk. Okay,
Oh.
you're disgusting. And guess what? You are nowhere near at the top of the list of favorite cereals. I'm talking about Raisin Bran, bitch. And yes, I do bravely mention Raisin Bran before number 2 for me, which is Honey Nut Cheerios. Even regular Cheerios are better than Captain Crunch. Sweetened corn and oats. Are you serious? I'm not understanding Captain Crunch.
30
I don't
seconds.
understand what makes it so mass market. It is everywhere. Before I was in the supermarket, there was Captain Crunch up there, and where was Honey Nut Cheerios and where was Raisin Bran? It was nowhere to be found. Also, I am not just coming for the physical material that makes up the cereal itself. I will
15
also be coming
seconds.
for the mascot, honey. Captain Crunch, you are an old white man at sea, and that is a metaphor as well as a literal description of who you are.
5
You are
seconds.
at sea, bitch. Captain Crunch, how about Captain Never? I don't think so, honey.
And that's 1 minute. How about Captain Never?
My
Captain
favorite
Crunch?
cereal.
No.
Delicious.
You got to be
And
kidding.
I drink the milk.
I drink the milk after every sip. Wait, what is it? Okay,
I will-
Fruity
So fucking
Pebbles.
good.
Fruity Pebbles is maybe the only other one that I just don't understand.
I only
like
will
fruit.
eat if there's the berries.
Oh, yeah, I'll eat it both ways,
Mm.
but I love the berries.
Captain Crunch and berries.
There's little,
Oops, all berries.
Oops, all like
Yeah.
berry balls. And then there is an oops all berries.
It's
Yeah.
really good. It's also like $13 a box.
Wait,
for
wait.
everything.
So it's the Captain Crunch brand, and it says "Oops, all berries." So there's no sweetened corn and oats. It's only berries. That's
Because
cheating.
well, there's two. It's two spectrum. It's two opposite ends of the spectrum. And in the middle, there's the sweetened oats and the berries.
Okay.
The sweetened corn and the berries.
Well, the brand is all over the place.
That's true.
And just feeds my I don't think so, honey, even more. I don't think so, honey, Captain Crunch. I was gonna do I don't think so, honey, sandals in the city, but I think that it can work. You've convinced me that it can work.
Sure,
everyone.
sure. I can do something.
Yes, I hope that you can.
Okay.
All right, this is Bowen Yang's I Don't Think So, Honey, as time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. Coasters. And by coasters, I mean coasters that you would use on a coffee table or any surface to protect what? Your cheap ass varnish, bitch? No. That never happens. There has never been a forceful application of a glass or a cup on a surface to ever affect the surface and the varnish to dent it. This is a myth. This is a myth propagated by big coasters, which is an industry that is toxic and corporate, honey.
30 seconds.
Coasters are sponsored by, guess what? Halliburton, bitch. Look it up. It's true. Every coaster you buy, Halliburton is behind it, and they're giving that money to Tucker Carlson himself. Tucker Carlson, who fucked Julie Bowen, bitch. I'm out here to sexually
15
shame
seconds.
Julie Bowen because she always goes on Fox and Friends. Do not have any sympathy for Julie Bowen, people. She is the devil. She made fun of Sofia Vergara
5
when she was just
seconds.
starting out, was racist. So Julie Bowen, Tucker Carlson, coasters. The coasters are a myth.
That's 1 minute. Explain the Julie Bowen and Tucker Carlson thing because I don't understand what this is.
So what happened was,
And this is fact checked?
this is fact checked. Tucker Carlson and Julie Bowen had an extramarital affair. And at some point they were like, we're gonna leave them, we're gonna get married, whatever. Julie Bowen divorces from her husband. Tucker Carlson gets cold feet and does a divorce from his wife.
Ugh, what a Tucker Carlson thing to do.
So now, but like, whatever. I do not feel bad for her.
Where did this come from, this information?
Like, just blind items, but like,
Ugh.
I believe them, bitch.
And she's on Fox and Friends?
Look it up on YouTube, bitch. She regularly makes appearances on Fox and Friends. She's a fucking idiot, as is everybody else who goes on Fox and Friends or watches Fox and Friends.
Yeah, it's really not a good zone.
So I'm not being sex negative here. I'm not shaming Julie Bowen for her sexual choices, but I mean, maybe yes, like who would fuck Tucker Carlson, honestly, in their right fucking mind. But also, it's fine. There's no tolerance for the intolerant. Otherwise, you let intolerance win. There
you go. No tolerance for the intolerant.
Okay.
I can't believe they hook up.
Anyway.
Ew.
And Julie Bowen, you look up the interviews with Julie Bowen fucking mocking Sofia Vergara's accent when Modern Family first came out. And I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, was she really doing that?
She was like, she was just doing a Sofia Vergara. I'm not going to do one. I was about to. She was doing Sofia Vergara impressions on fucking Chelsea Handler. And then like Chelsea was like, ugh, stop.
She did?
Yeah.
Chelsea said that?
Whoa.
Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Chelsea wasn't woke back then.
You have your own narrative.
She's performatively woke
I will
now.
fact check this whole story.
Anyway.
Because I typed in Tucker Carlson, Julie Bowen, and couldn't find anything.
Oh,
And I
no,
was
no,
just
no.
like,
You weren't searching
my
hard enough,
God.
babe. Okay.
Okay, I'll search harder.
All right.
Let's have, what are we thinking? Is it going to be Henry Koperski's
Let's go to Henry
turn?
first.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Trollbull?
go?
I might-
Do you want me to go and then you do both?
Do you have one?
I think I have one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go
I
ahead.
wish
Okay.
I remembered
I'm
this, but I'm
nervous.
just going to let it fly.
Oh, that's the best.
Okay.
Okay, this is Catherine Cohen's I Don't Think So, Honey. Her time starts now.
I don't think so, honey. You, the world, who say you don't like cellulite. Are you fucking kidding me? Everyone has cellulite. I see
Yes.
you looking at my thighs when I go running. It's because you like it. Because there's texture. Because there's something to work with. You, the world. You, the world. I went to college. I didn't have any cellulite. I wore jeans for 6 months. When I took my jeans off, something had shifted. I had a landscape, a gorgeous landscape painting of little
30
bumps and
seconds.
hills. And that is beautiful, the world, you, the world. Have you seen a painting? Most are bumpy. I love a painting. I once had a boyfriend told me my
15
butt
seconds.
looked like an old painting, and I knew what he meant. I'm like one of those ladies. I'm soft and squishy, and you, the world, are trying to tell me I should be airbrushed.
5
You should
seconds.
say I should get a tan to cover my cellulite, bitch. It is here to stay. Rumble, rumble in my leggies.
Minute. Rumble, rumble in my leggies. It is
you
here
the
to
world.
stay. I think rumble, rumble in my leggies is a rule of culture. I think it's rule of culture number 71.
Rumble, rumble in my leggies.
It is here to stay.
Now, you the world is another indelible Catherine Cohen catchphrase.
you the world. That, you should figure that in to seek treatment.
Yes, you the world is a
When you
segment.
address the public,
Okay,
you
we
the
need
world.
That. We need that.
Write that down, HPJ.
We're giving you free
He's
ideas,
got it in his
baby.
head.
That was beautiful, Catherine. I think off the
Thank
cuff is
you.
exactly what someone like you thrives in.
I really do feel, I mean, maybe it's in my head, but I feel like when I wear shorts and I'm jogging, like people look at my cellulite.
How do they know they're not looking at your butt?
My butt isn't my best feature. My boobs are
Interesting.
better.
Okay. You heard it here
and
first.
it has to be one or the other, and that is what's beautiful about our world.
Are you a boob guy or a butt guy?
I
Ew,
know.
ew.
Oh my God, kill me.
Kill me. Okay.
But also, like gay men too, they have those discussions. Okay,
all
it's
got
not,
our things.
straight men aren't the only filthy, disgusting people. Also, gay men are gross.
Absolutely.
Are
Gay
you
men are
ready?
Gross.
Yeah. Do you have a trollable topic?
Well, I'm gonna leave that up to Bowen Yang, who has his phone out.
I don't have the troll bowl topic.
Okay, well, I'll look through the troll ball topics.
Do you have a note?
I have a note list which has many troll ball topics.
I'm
And
nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Oh.
In fact, I'll go easy on you.
Well,
Here, the vixen. Just kidding.
oh my God.
That shouldn't
Okay.
be in there.
I have a good one, Henry. Your
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. He needs water to live.
It's for me, actually.
Oh.
How dare you?
Okay. Henry Koperski. Your I don't think so, honey, troll bull topic is paparazzi regulation.
And his
And your time starts now.
Okay, I don't think so, honey. Paparazzi regulation, which must be people that are trying to stop the paparazzi from harassing celebrities.
Correct.
If you're going to be famous and have a lot of money, you should be open to the idea that people are going to take pictures of you. And you should be grateful that you have all that money and that people are buying what you're selling. And
What about kids?
and paparazzi? Oh yeah, and if you have a kid, you should have never revealed a photo of them in the first place, so paparazzi wouldn't know what they look like to begin with. So when I
30
have
seconds.
a daughter, I will never let a picture of her be uploaded anywhere ever until she wants that.
Yes.
And she can
15
decide if she
seconds.
wants to be seeked out by the paparazzi. So paparazzi regulation is we don't need it.
Keep going.
And
5 seconds.
being a celebrity is probably really easy.
And
that's 1 minute.
I told you he's evil.
Evil. Being a celebrity is easy.
He-
Who has ever said that?
He wants the paparazzi to run amok.
I like how he assumes A, definitely gonna have a daughter. 2, she definitely will be a star. And I stand by both of those statements.
No,
Yes.
my daughter is gonna. She's gonna be amazing.
You've always talked about wanting a daughter,
I know it's the
Mhm.
sweetest
Well,
thing.
you
and
in the
not a
world.
son.
Well, you can make that choice. You can.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Adoption?
Absolutely adoption.
Yes. The more I think about, the more adoption. But talk about it.
There are so many kids out there with no parents,
Mhm.
and that I
Exactly.
feel like as people that don't want to procreate, like maybe that's our purpose.
Yes.
or many of our purposes.
Yes. Well,
and then if you want to do what's it called, surrogate, that's
Yes.
beautiful. You want to pass on your lineage, that's wonderful. But I feel like my purpose is to take a girl, probably,
yes.
or yeah.
There you go. See, I think it's irresponsible to bring your own child into this world, and you heard it here first. Quote me.
Wow. You say it's okay to have surrogate. You say it's irresponsible to add to the population.
And that's why you go into
Mhm.
Henry and I might be opposed on this one issue, but we
Mhm.
agree on adoption.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess with the surrogate thing, I'm truly indifferent.
No. With the surrogate thing, no. I agree. I
Yeah.
truly don't care. Like I might even do surrogacy
Mhm.
if it comes down.
lot
Catherine
of
and I
gay
have an
people say-
announcement.
We are expecting.
expecting.
Oh.
A natural baby.
We had sex at Hose Hub.
right after our last show that we did together.
Stop.
Have on.
I have a real question. Can you see me as mommy?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. I never think of it that way.
I think you'd be a great mom.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just something I think about a lot. Do I want kids or not? We'll find out.
I would
find
love
out.
for you to be around my daughter a lot.
I feel like your daughter will be the luckiest lady in the world.
Oh, yeah.
She will be.
She'll be treated like a princess.
She'll be
I
treated
like-
a prince.
As
Get
all young
emotional
girls
when I
should
think
be.
about it.
Good.
Wow,
So
he's
sweet.
crying. His icy heart is melted.
Oh my god,
His
so
heart's
mean.
crawling out of his chest. Oh my god, put it back on.
Put it back in. That's
Henry,
disgusting.
Go to the
Henry.
hospital.
Go to the hospital already. So this has been a fabulous episode of Las Culturistas, and we're gonna have one more performance
Oh my god.
ahead of Catherine Cohen's show, The Twist. She's gorgeous on July 31st. Bowen, final comments and exaltation to Catherine. Tell her.
Matt and I go on every show, every podcast, whatever, every meeting, and people ask, who's exciting right now? Who really inspires you? Every time without fail, Catherine's name comes up.
Yes.
We
Thank
love
you
you
And
so
I
so
always
much.
say my favorite show in New York every week, which you can literally see every week, which
For
is
free.
That's crazy to me that there's a show every single week for free. That these two put their heart and soul.
Tony.
They do it. And they put their heart and soul in. And it's Cabernet Cabaret every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. at Club Cumming. You can always expect to see exciting talent doing exciting things.
Well, thank you so much. Both of you, all three of you, everyone in this room, you inspire me and I love you so much.
We love
And
Thanks
of
for
course,
having me.
we thank HPJ and HER.
Hot engineer Ronnie.
Hot engineer
Yes.
Ronnie.
I love that.
And this is going to be Henry Koperski accompanying Catherine. And Catherine, tell us a little bit about this song before we do it.
And I want to make it clear, Henry and I write all our songs together.
Yes.
So it's sort of, we share the composition
Yes.
credit. I come in with lyrics. He comes in with the music. It's a match made in heaven.
I love it.
In heaven.
And have
Come
on.
on. Thank you for calling us.
So this last song is a song about my journey. And that's all I want to say.
Yes, of course.
I joined Equinox. That's the gym where the ads are just porn. I joined Equinox. Yeah, I pay a lot. I wanted to be hot. I wanted to be so thin you'd worry about me. Is that bad to say? I guess I don't give a shit. Why are these moms hotter than me? I should be the one who looks like she's 23. Why are these moms hotter than me? Why am I the one with stretch marks on my flat ass? I never even had a kid, and these moms have kids and abs, and I bet their kids have abs, and I've never even seen my abs. I know I look back one day, don't look right, but for now I'm just gonna complain. Oh, it got so cold in here. Brr. Why are these moms hotter than me? I should be the one who looks like she's 23. Why are these moms hotter than me? Why am I the one with cellulite on my arms? I thought that was just for thighs. Anyways, I'm hungry. Bye.
Katharina Kalina!
Thank you so
Katharina.
much.
And Henry Koperski.
Well,
E.
we end every episode on a song. That was we're not going to beat that.
Or are we? Oh, say, can you see? Bye. No, we can't.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram